Hey, Georgia Cross here at Social Media Marketing World with Mark Schaefer. Mark gave me this book at Social Slam last week, and it's called Born to Blog. And I was reading it on the plane, and there's one sentence in here that I marked. It's called Courage. It takes courage to put ideas out there in the world for people to see. So we want to talk about courage, publishing, blogging. Mark, I'm going to ask you more about courage, and I'm trying new things. This is it. I'm
awesome.
Usually kind of camera shy, and I don't usually, ask other people to guests. So I'm trying to be courageous.
Good. So that's awesome.
So what's going to happen when I go to publish? Click that publish button.
Well, see, here's the big idea, is that in this information-dense world, the only way to really stand out is to be original. And really the only way to be original is to have the courage to show yourself. Because, that's your competitive advantage. There's only one you. Nobody can do that. Nobody can beat that. And I think that's really the hardest thing about blogging, is to have that courage to put yourself out there and to share your stories. It's easy to write a post that says, here are the 5 biggest mistakes on Twitter. Anybody can write that. But to write a post and say, here are the 5 things I'm afraid of. Here are the 5 things that excite me. Here are the 5 things that make me angry. People will read that. They're going to be interested in that. They're going to be fascinated by that. So, and that's really, I think, the biggest hurdle to successful blogging. It's not time, it's not ideas, it's not budget, it's having the courage to do it.
Okay. Well, one thing my blog readers know is the first of the year I wrote a post about my New Year's resolutions, and one thing I want to do is regularly post, and so by putting that out there, I kind of made myself accountable.
That's
but
good.
Also know that people are going to be expecting it, so I'm trying to get a little bit disciplined, and then obviously try new things.
Consistency is important, because you want to build an audience, and you want to get them conditioned to start to look for you. Mm-hmm. So if you choose, I'm going to blog once a month or once a week. It is important to be consistent and to keep your brand out there, keep your story out there.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't want to let people down now. So,
yeah, that's good. That's a good strategy.
I started something, and
well, Stanford was my co-author on the book, and he talks a lot about that in the book, where he kind of waffled at first, and by putting himself out there and saying, I'm going to do this in a public way, that is an interesting way to be accountable.
Yeah, it is. Well, thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Appreciate
it's a
it.
delight.
Born to Blog.
Everyone should buy 2. You should have a book and then a backup, just in case something happens to the first one.
Exactly. So hopefully I'll be pushing publish on this one.
Yay.
Thank you.